Yo, what's going on, guys? Master Kev here again with another video, and let's go. We're back and we're hyped. I'm still a little bit sick, but that doesn't matter. We're way better now. I'm way better now than I was a couple days ago. So thank you guys for the guys that saw my update and were worried about me and told me to get some rest. I got some rest, but now we're back and we're doing another tier list. Let's get it, guys. So we're gonna be doing before right here on Global. Before the next TUR comes, we're gonna do top 10 TURs currently on Global. Yes, right here, right now. Before we start this, let me make the rules. I'm judging them based off how they do 55 and 69%. A couple of these units I don't have on my main account, but I do have on side accounts. I have used them before on 55 and 69%. So, with that being said, I have a broad idea, a vague idea, basically my own personal time using them. So I have my own idea of how I'm gonna value these guys, 55 and 69%. So, with that being said, let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it. First up, number 10. Let's put him right there, Vegeta. There we go. So let's talk about Vegeta real quick, can we? So he was already like okay, I think, when he came out, but once Vegeta and Trunks came out, I believe that this man skyrocketed in value because now he has a good Trunks that he can work with. And Vegeta and Trunks have a couple teams together, and that helps them out tremendously. So every time you're running Trunks, you can run this Vegeta and he will tank. He gets 50% damage reduction when he's with Trunks, and he greatly raises attack and defense on Super. No, he regularly raises attack and defense on Super. My bad. He just gets additional defense 50% when he collects 3 or more key spheres. And in my opinion, his additional attack and random changing attack 88% and random key changing that he has right here, this part right here, when he's 88% HP or less, I don't really see that, and I don't think that's the best. I think that's one of the weaker parts of his kits. But overall, that additional 50% defense that he gets with 3 or more key spheres sustained, plus the 20% damage reduction with 6 or more key spheres sustained, is really good. Let me clarify that. He doesn't get 50% damage reduction with Trunks. He gets 50% damage reduction with Trunks and getting those 6 or more key spheres, which you can get with Trunks, with Vegeta and Trunks when they're helping you out. I've used this guy in a couple matches, and he's really good. 55 and 69%, he's really good. I think that overall, he's like a weaker version of Gamma. Once he's built up, he's like a weaker version of Gamma 1. That's like the best way of me describing this Vegeta. It's like a weaker version of Gamma 1. But he's still good. Number 10. He's still good, really good. You want to have him. He's a good defensive unit. You want to have him. All right. Number 9, Captain Ginyu. Alright, not much to talk about this guy. Honestly, his defensive stacking is so strong. 55 and 69%. I remember using this guy on when we first got the red zones. I remember using, right now I have him 100%, but at the time I had him 55%, and I was able to clear almost every single red zone because he hard carried him and the friend one. And mind you guys, this guy was 55% at this time. The fact that he stacks, he does super effective against all types. He has an additional that has a medium chance of becoming a super, and he supports. Well, kind of supports. It would be nice if he could give key, but there's so many people that give key in the team that it's not really a big gripe. But other than that, I honestly don't even see myself transform. Most of the time I don't even see myself transforming to this version of Ginyu, because like his defensive stacking abilities is so high that like I don't even want to transform. But like by the time it's like we're like what, 8 turns, 9 turns in, he's over 1 million defense already. So like I don't really care about transforming because I'm almost positive he's gonna tank supers, and he has tanked supers before. So that reason, I'm putting him number 9. Really good. These I want you guys to understand. These top 10 obviously is my opinion, but at the end of the day, it's my opinion. But I'm also basing them of like 55 and 61%, and they're really good. Like just because the guys, a little bit of spoiler, I guess. Super Saiyan Goku / Gohan is in here, and the AGL Cell are in here. But just because they're not here doesn't mean they're not good. I just value these other units a little bit more than the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and the Super Saiyan and the AGL Cell, especially 55%. Again, that's what we're judging. Number 8, we got Yamcha. All right. Excuse me. Yamcha, I have a little bit of a problem with Yamcha, and it's that he doesn't get that much defense after once his entrance animation is done, and you run out of his Ki +2 and attack and defense plus 150%. If you haven't built up the attack and defense 30% all the way up to 150%, which you should, theoretically you should, but even if you haven't, his defense isn't that high. And I think that's my problem. Specifically, I'm gonna retell you guys again. I'm judging 55 and 69%. That's what I'm gonna keep judging from now on. 55% definitely not that good. 69% he looks a little bit better, but 55% his defense is like 300, 400k maxed out, depending on your links and your supports and all that. And it's okay, but you're really banking off of his dodge. And I hate to say this because I really like this Yamcha card. I really like his Spirit Ball. But honestly, this is the most, from what I saw, Rainbowed, he looks perfect. Not perfect, definitely could be better. But Rainbowed, he looks way better than he does 55 and 69%. But he still gets the job done, especially if you have a slot 2 or slot 3. He quadruple supers, he has a 50% chance to dodge, 40% chance to dodge, and if you have like a 10% chance to dodge on his hidden potential system, you have 3 separate procs of dodge that he can do, and I have found myself always dodging. So that's why I'm putting him on 8th, because I believe that his dodge is very consistent, because of the fact that even though it could be better, it could be a 70% chance to dodge, the fact that he has 3 separate procs to dodge, if you build him that way, he can and most likely will dodge. That's what makes him really good. 3 separate chances to dodge over just 50% chance to dodge is way better any day of the week. But let's get to number 7, can we? Wait, let me put these guys right here first. Let me put Ginyu number 9, Yamcha number 8, and let's just put him number 7. Y'all saw him. All right. I was fortunate enough to pull this unit 55% and then 69%. So I used both of them on my main account at 55 and 69. I didn't have to go to my alt account or a different account. I was actually able to use both of them 55 and 69%. From what I saw, I have to say I really like this unit. I really like this unit. I'm sorry guys, I really like this unit. But it makes me mad talking about this. Base form, they're not that good. Super 17, nobody can beat him. Saw what I did there? Anyways, moving on. Whatever. I'm cringy, I know. Anyways, but I'm just really mad because like in this version, they look like, I wish they were just a little bit better, just a little bit better. So they're roughly at around 200k. I can tell you this again, is on my videos. Actually, on one of my videos, I actually fully maxed out Super 17's passive. So in one of my videos, if you guys want to watch it, I fully maxed out his passive. So you are able to see how much he's at. Fully maxed out. I believe Super 17 fully maxed out is at about 600k defense. Has the chance to triple super if you build them with additionals. So that's triple what is it? Is greatly. So that's triple 300k defensive stacks. So he can be at, after supering with the right conditions. Again, see, he's at about 600k defense. After supering, he's at about 1.5 million defense with 34% damage reduction. I don't know about y'all, but that is pretty damn good. Fully built up. But the fact that you need to get hit 10 times? Dude, what were they thinking? Dude, what were they thinking? There's no event that long. I was barely able to get that passive active all the way through. I was barely able to do it. And mind you, this is 69%. I wouldn't even imagine seeing that passive completely activated. 100 rainbow or 90%. 69%, he looked like the best Dokkanfest TUR. Fully maxed out, he probably is the best Dokkanfest TUR. I'm gonna tell you right now, that when you have 1.5 million defense with 34% damage reduction, I think that's pretty dang fucking good. That 34% damage reduction is looking really good once you have 1.5 million defense. But again, that's assuming that you have him fully built up, and he triple supers, does triple 10 million, 11 million, 12 million attack stats. That's like, he will look like the best TUR. But my problem is with base. Let me get started. 200k defense with 17% damage, with 17% chance to dodge before supering. What? No, they don't have any chance to dodge before supering. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. They just have 200k defense. They get, if they're already getting super attack, if they're already getting defense on super, they get 70% defense on super, plus they raise defense on super on their super attack effect 30%. So why do we give them that 17%? Why? Small change I would do to this unit. Why don't you just give them that 17% of chance to dodge before supering? Give them just a little bit extra, like 17% chance to dodge before supering, and an additional 17% chance to dodge with each attack performed after supering. I know that would definitely sound really busted, but their defense is not that good before supering. Their defense, again, I'm gonna reiterate, 55 and 69% on my videos, you will see it. It's 100 to 200k. That's not good enough to tank normals or supers. Like, that's not good. And even after supering, their defense it's not like they get the best defense ever. Like, after supering, if they triple super, cool, they'll be like 600k defense. And they'll have, if they triple super, they'll have like 50% chance to dodge. If they quadruple super, they'll have like a 70% chance to dodge. But again, that's all RNG. It's just like Yamcha, but Yamcha has that 50% chance to dodge backing him up before his other additional chances to dodge after he supers. So that's what makes Yamcha a little bit better. He already has that innately built on him before he gets, when you put him in slot 1, he has a chance to survive. If you put this guy in slot 1, he doesn't have a chance to survive. He doesn't. He gets mollywopped. There's no way. No way, guys. No way. I'm sorry. I like this unit. I really do. His OST is a banger. His Super 17 form's a banger. His Super 17 form fully built up. Probably. Don't at me. I'm just saying. Probably is the best TUR fully built up. But I could be wrong. But anyways, let's just go to the next one. There goes Super 17. I'm putting him in 7. Who do we have in 6? Oh boy. Gamma 2 is probably my most hated Dokkanfest TUR right now. I'm gonna explain why. The truth always talks about being unlucky with normals that are supposed to be supers. I personally never had that luck. When it came to Vegito Blue, he always supered. When it came to Cooler, he always does attacks, he always supers. when it comes to a lot of these units that do normals that can be super attacks, for me actually it's really good. It's really good. I think it's really good. It works for me. This is by far the first and only unit that it doesn't work for me. I actually have this Gamma 1 55%. Fully built up, 55%. He looks good. I will give him that. He's at 300k, 400k defense, and he raises his defense on super. He looks very, very, very good. Now, here's my problem with him. He will do a super, normal, normal, normal. Super, normal, normal. Super, normal. Super, normal. You see what I'm getting at here? It's very frustrating. It is very frustrating working with this Gamma 2. My mind will probably be changed once I get more dupes of him on my main account, because he does look good. I have used him rainbowed on a different account, but 55%, this man is the vein of my frustration. I have never had a unit that has frustrated me so much when I need them to double super. At the very least, double super. He never even double supers. He double supers here and there. And don't even get me started on his crit. His crit doesn't work for me. Guys, you want to know something funny? I have a friend on my friends list that cleared the Cell Max event in 4 minutes. He did it. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't like him. Like he cleared it in 4 minutes, like Madi. No, he didn't mod. He cleared it in 4 minutes, but because he got triple gamma rotation, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Gamma 2, and both of the Gamma 2s, the one that he had plus the other Gamma 2 that he has, the friend Gamma 2, he told me that all of his Gammas did 4 super attacks, all of them being crit, and he one-shotted Cell Max. And I was so flabbergasted because I still haven't even beaten the Cell Max event with Gamma 1's or Gamma 2's team. So apparently it's just a me problem. Apparently I'm unlucky with Gamma 2, specifically Gamma 2. I don't know what I did to this man, but still a really good unit. Still a really good unit. Just my personal problem is he's super normal. I would honestly do this if it wasn't for the fact that the 17s have just done me way more dirty. But anyway, let's go to number 5, yeah? At number 5, I got Kid Goku. Now, Kid Goku, I don't have on my... Are you serious? Let me see if I can pull him up. Well, let's talk about Gamma 1 real quick. Gamma 1 is number 4. Kid Goku is number 5. We'll talk about Gamma 1 and then we'll move on to Kid Goku. Gamma 1. Great unit, honestly. Don't have much to say about him. Attack and defense 150%. He gets additional attack 100% with Preferred Super. He gets the extra attack and defense up to 100% when he's fully built up. 50% damage reduction. He supports. He gives Ki +1 and defense plus 30%. So he gives defense. He has that chance to nullify. 70% chance to nullify unarmed supers, which is very rare, but you can see it here and there. It's very rare, but you can see it. And he raises defense on super. I've seen this guy before supering. Again, mine is 55%. I've seen him 55%, 300, 400k defense, 50% damage reduction, double super, be at 500k defense with 50% damage reduction, and a chance to nullify supers, which Gamma 2 also has a chance to nullify. I'll give Gamma 2 that. He has a chance to nullify. But Gamma 1, when you get hit with different super attacks and you're not nullifying them, Gamma 1 will survive all of those super attacks. Unlike Gamma 2, where he will die to super attacks, even normal sometimes. Gamma 2's will, if he just supers once, he will die to normals. He will, depending how hard that the normals are. But this Gamma 1, way better designed. I believe he has the better support about both of them. You definitely run both of them together, but I believe he definitely has the better design and support between both of them. So let's talk about Kid Goku. I actually don't have Kid Goku on my account again. Kind of an L because I did summon for him, but I don't know what to say. I just got unlucky. But even though I wasn't able to pull him, I was again able to use him on a different account. I used him 55%. I used him 100 Rainbow. I didn't use him 69%. So I'm gonna judge this guy 55% only. Rainbow, he looks like an absolute beast. 55%, he doesn't look that impressive, but he still is that impressive. His passive is super, like the fact that I like it when units are so good in their passive, and even though they don't have super attack, raising defense on their super attack effect, the fact that his passive makes up for that is really good. He himself gets about like after when he's supering about like 600, 500, 600k defense, he gets 7% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere of tame. So I think the max you can give him, if you only give him like a whole, so let's say you can get like 3, because I'm trying to get the best. If you only give him 5 rainbow key spheres, he will get 35% damage reduction, but then he won't get his 8% damage reduction when he gets with 7 or more key spheres. If you get lucky, I think you can get 3 rainbow key spheres and like connect them to 2 other type key spheres, and I think you can get him up to like, quick math, 28, 30, 36. Yeah, so you can get him up to like 36. No, I'm wrong. 25, like 25% damage reduction. But if you get them up to like that 25% damage reduction, you're giving everyone else on the rotation 8% damage reduction, which definitely helps. That 8% damage reduction, you do see it. It definitely helps out some of your units, especially when it comes to normals, like when you're tanking normals, it does help. So this unit, very good, very good unit, like overall unit, very good support, very good to have. Like he's fun to use, can't even lie, like he's really fun to use. If I were to change something about him, I would definitely give him like defense on his super attack effect, but that would definitely probably bump him up all the way to first. So it's fine if we don't even, like, if he doesn't have that. He did came before like these newer units that definitely have like a substantial power creep. All right, so number 3, here's where I'm probably gonna start getting hate. Number 3, let's just fill it out. You can see the names right here. I'm just gonna fill it out right now. We have number 3 Goku, number 2 Piccolo, and number 1 God Goku. Let me talk to you. All right, Goku. Unfortunately, again, I wasn't able to pull this guy on my main account. Pulled him on a side account. Was able to use him 100% as well. And I used him 69% on a different person's account. He has this very hit or miss passive when it comes to the high chance of guarding all attacks, that like the first turn you have him, he will guard, but like then after that, what do? You have to build him up, and there's only a 50-50 chance that you either guard or you're not guarding. So also what that also means is that you have a 50-50 chance of him living or dying. He does not raise look, you can see it right here. I'm zooming it for y'all. He does not raise defense on super. He only raises attack on super. So he relies solely on the entire defense that his guard is giving him, basically, and that he's getting with each attack received. He has to build up both of his passive, guarding and not guarding. And after he guards, I will say after he guards, and he can get really high. Like his defense can get really high, like a million, passing a million, basically. Sometimes he's like at 1,200,000, like, but that's more so like rainbow. But it's just how do I talk to y'all without making y'all mad? I know y'all are gonna be mad. Y'all are gonna be like, why is he third? I can't explain, like I can explain it, but I can't explain it without, you guys have to use this unit to understand what I mean. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys have used this unit. So some of you guys understand what I mean, but I can't explain it to you physically. He's so heavily relied on RNG that it's just hard to give him good credit when it's just you either survive or no. And I'm not saying that his RNG is like having units rely on RNG isn't a bad thing, but when your RNG is literally, if you guard you live, and if you don't guard you don't live, then that type of RNG is really bad. And I'll say again, I'm judging this guy 55% and 69%. Rainbowed, he looks way better. Like his defensive stacking when he gets hit is way better. But 55% and 69%, it's just like, it's good, but it's just right there. Like he can still die. That's what I'm trying to say. Like he can still die. If he doesn't guard, he will die. If he guards, he probably will survive. His standby mode, very good. I will admit, the fact that he doesn't need to revive, like somebody else can revive and activate this, is really good. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to think, man, like what could have they done to make this guy just, like, he's still way better than everyone else that I've already talked about, with the exception of probably Super 17. He's still way better than them, but I'm just thinking, like, what could have they done to not make him like super busted, but still, like, I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much because of how his passive is worded, and maybe that's just me, but I just feel that the 50% chance to dodge, or not 50% chance to dodge, but the 50% chance to like guard wasn't the move. Like I feel like that really wasn't the move. I feel like they could have definitely made him better, and I feel like they could have actually given him like something additional, like maybe just for one turn he gets an additional, like on super attack he gets an additional attack and defense 30% on super attack. Maybe that would have helped him out a little bit better, but I just don't see what they could have done. I don't see it. After he revives, he's probably is the best. He probably is the best unit in the game, but you have to revive with him, because at this point he will guaranteed guard. But it's I don't know how to say it, man. I don't know how to say it. Let's move on. Piccolo. I do think Piccolo's better. I think he's a little bit slower when it comes building up. I think they're both about the same, especially like 55%. You can't really do much to them 55%, but 69%, I definitely do think this Piccolo is better than Goku, and Piccolo has so much more going for him. Like he does have, there you go, he does raise his attack and defense 30% for one turn after he supers. He can triple super, triple raise his attack and defense 30%. It's ludicrous the amount of defense that this guy reaches. Plus he gets an extra attack and defense while super attacking. So this man, I want to say this is the first unit that we've received that can raw tank super attacks. With his raw defense, he can tank super attack. He has to be the first unit that we've received that is built like that. He's built different. He is him. Piccolo is him. And don't even get me started on his active skill. He's also the best World Tournament unit there is. The only thing I will say about Piccolo is that his leader skill is definitely not the best. and then the teams that he has are like okay, but he's more of a villain unit, so definitely you want to use him with more villains. So we're definitely just gonna have to wait for better villains to come and help him out a little bit more. But overall, he's a fantastic unit. I wouldn't change him. I really wouldn't change him. Just the way that he is, I definitely do choose this Piccolo over the Goku 69%, because this Piccolo definitely feels like he can tank better. He doesn't have that 50-50 chance of oh, I might live, or oh, I might die. You know, I don't like when it's just one chance. And here we go to number one, because I do want to talk about him. Here is where my complaint about Goku switches to this Goku. This Goku has two separate chances, where it's not just one RNG chance, it's two RNG chance. So you have his 60% chance to dodge if you give him 3 key spheres, because he already has 30% chance to dodge. You give him 3 key spheres, he gets 60% chance to dodge. You give him 6 key spheres, he gets guard. Crazy. He stacks attack and defense infinitely. It is a 20%, but it's still stacking attack and defense infinitely. And I found myself trusting this Goku's chance more than trusting the other Goku, because he gets guaranteed guard. Yes, I need 6 key spheres. What happens when I don't get those 6 key spheres? I get 3. It's so hard for you to not get 3 key spheres. It's actually insane. It's hard for you to not get 3 key spheres. So you get 3 key spheres, and you are giving this guy 60% chance to dodge. And that 60% chance to dodge, I'll take that any day of the week over a 50-50 chance to guard, because he already has a guaranteed chance to guard. It's it's technically for him, for this God Goku, his 50-50 chance is a 50-50 chance that you guaranteed guard. That's it. That's all it really is. It's not a 50-50 chance that you're going into the next rotation and you're hoping that you oh my god, I'm hoping that like he guards or not. No, and you're hoping that next rotation that you go to, you have those keys. And the fact that he changes key spheres with his entrance animation for the first 6 turns helps him. So he is even helping himself get key spheres for the first 6 turns. And by the time the 6 turns are over, even 55%, his defense is decent. Not the best, it's decent. It's 300k. He's rocking that defense with minimum 30% chance to dodge. You can rock him in slot 1 with like that. It's obviously it's not ideal. I'm not saying it is ideal, but the fact that he has that chance to guard and to dodge, I find it way better than just a chance to guard with no additional defense on super. Because if you're not guarding and you don't get additional defense on super, you're not getting anything else. Like, he's getting his extra hit defense, like yeah, but it's not like something crazy. Whereas this guy over here, once I give him guard, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about him. Like, so he can dodge supers or he can tank the super because I helped him out with just 6 key spheres. I don't think it's that hard, because again, if we go back to Kid Goku, what makes Kid Goku really good is the fact that if you give him 7 key spheres, because he's creating rainbow key spheres, if you give him 7 key spheres, he supports himself and the whole rotation. If you get 6 key spheres for this guy, he's not really supporting the whole rotation, but he's definitely supporting himself. To a certain point he is by changing key spheres, but he's not really supporting the whole rotation because he doesn't have like attack and defense that he gives to like everyone else. But the fact that he gives himself his own support, and the fact that you can run him with other people that could help him out, it's hard to get this Goku in a bad spot. That's what I'm trying to say. It's hard to get this God Goku in a bad spot. I would trust this God Goku in slot 1 even without guarding, just with the 60% damage reduction, 60% dodge. I would still trust this God Goku in slot 1 over the Tech Goku before he gets his revive active. obviously. I think Goku, after getting his revive activated, is probably the best unit in the game, probably. But you have to get that activated. Before that, he's probably not the best unit in the game. Well, in my personal opinion, he's not clearly right now the best TUR in the game. So this is my personal ranking. I know it was a little bit weird the way that I ranked them, but this is how I personally feel that they are and they should be right now in global until we get better TURs. This is how I feel they are. 50, again, this was my personal opinion, 55% and 69% for the most part. I feel like these are the units and this is how they're ranked. At the end of the day, everyone here will help you clear content. It just, the way I organize them is how they will help you out in like specific scenarios. Because obviously you want to use these guys in their own specific scenarios. But yeah, that's about it. That's my tier list. Thank you guys for watching and I will definitely catch you guys in the next time. Peace out.